Hi everyone, welcome to Sim Racing Passion. I thought I'd do the next challenges video in the series in the form of a voiceover. So hopefully if you're looking to get better at rally, I can explain what I'm doing in the way of tips and tricks. Now I start off, as you can see there, with Kenya. I haven't done too much of Kenya, but what I did do of it was like a 10-kilometer stage when I was just starting out on the game. So I was finding it so, when is this going to end? There was mistake after mistake. And I think, with only having to get 0.85 kilometers on this attempt within like a minute, it's a great way to start you off and get used to the tricky canyon terrain. Before you know it, it's over. You can restart it. So yeah, let's get into it. The one thing I will say, with these extreme conditions that they put you in, the view of the car is very important. I first started it on cockpit view, which is my favourite, but I was finding myself really struggling to see, so I switched to bonnet cam. It just makes the field of view so much better. So yeah, let's get to it. Now the first thing I thought when I saw this was, oh my god, look at the state of this weather and the terrain, and the car's got so many faults, as you can see there in the bottom left, but it's really not that bad. Don't be daunted by it. It's only a minute long and you can restart it as many times as you want until you get used to it a bit more and get good at it. Now you can see on the left there that I'm climbing and my targets are on the left, the bronze at the bottom, obviously silver and then gold, and on the right is my time going down, but I do not look at that at all. You've got to concentrate fully on what you're doing, and if you make it, you make it. Don't keep looking away from that road. If you don't make the distance on the first attempt, because it's such a short time, you just go again and try and get further with every attempt that you make.
Into right 5, very long, tightens.
These little areas are absolutely perfect for learning to get round corners, but because they're so short, you just go round and round until you get better at them. You'll see here that I hit the barriers quite a lot at the start. That doesn't matter. This was my best time, as long as it doesn't stop you in your tracks. Obviously knocking the car is going to take some time off you, but it's not that bad when you just give it little knocks here and there. That bit was very, very bumpy, and the best thing I've found for that is to on and off throttle, just to stabilise the car. And yeah, you get these bits are just handbrake, round the corner, go, and before you know it, it's over again. It's a nice short test area, 48 seconds for gold. Even with them bumps at the start, this was the best time I got at a 47 seconds. So on to the next one. This one was tough, 3 kilometers long, as you just saw there, in a 70s Alpine. So yeah, but at least the co-driver's with me, as you can see there. And then I get in and I realise that he's there, but he's not talking to me. So this is how I get around them without the co-driver, and the importance of him, because listening to him is so important, because obviously you don't know where you're going. So basically you've got to look as far ahead as possible on the road. You can see in the distance there, these are fine, absolutely fine. You can push it, but then where do I go now? It's like, you have to be extra cautious because you don't know what's round the bend. And when you're on the straights, obviously it's different, and you crests of a hill like that, you can see the gradient. If you look to which way the gradient of the road is going, you have some sort of idea, but these ones here are just so tight. You just be extra cautious with them, and then you should be fine. A nice big long stretch here again, but at the crest of the hill, it's like, okay, sometimes I get away with it, sometimes I take them too fast myself, but when I get past them, it's just a case of quick reactions, and you can get the car into position to get out of it. only 20 seconds left as well, so you know, over that railway line, and then this bit here after this crest tends to get a little bit, you know, wide and fast, and you know, your instinct almost tells you that you can just fly through it, you know. But I get to the end, and you know, because I don't look at the time, I think, oh, I'm doing well, and I get a silver, and for some reason I don't restart it. Now you may look at that oval and think, oh, this is going to be boring, but it's really not. You know, it's only 15 seconds long, and you just practice your handbrake and getting around the corner as quickly as you can. Because it's only 15 seconds, I'll show you too. Another short one coming up now in this Porsche 911 GT3. What a brilliant car. It was excellent. Surprised me. Now this one, Maintenance 03, is in the Citroen C3, and it's another example of driving without the co-driver again, but I'll show you what the difference makes with practice. I'll show the first stage and explain what I'm doing throughout my first attempt, and then show you little snippets here and there of things going wrong, and how much further I had to get, you know, to reach the target, and basically how much harder these challenges are getting. You know, so the same thing again as with the Alpine. You know, you look as far ahead as you can, and be extra cautious, obviously, for the bends. And yeah, it's a minute, I think, a minute and 20 to get as far as you can. 2.5 kilometers. You know, you can see which way the roads are going, and then the crest starts, and where does it go? You know, it's the same thing again, exactly the same. You know, you have to learn. You know, you can't be expected to do it on the first attempt, I don't think. You know, and without the co-driver, it's just so difficult. Now we're on asphalt, so I'm thinking, right, I can go super quick now. I'm on asphalt, you know, it'll take the bends fine, but you know, you still have to be somewhat cautious. And you know, there's 2 seconds left already, and off I go. And that was a fail. So this is like me getting as far as that scaffolding on the right there, and that's a bronze, so I think, right, I've got to get past that. There's this bend again where I go completely wrong and just forgot that it was so tight, and having to teach myself. And that one there was, how fast can I get off the gravel and onto the tarmac. So I'm nearly at that crest of the hill now, and this is the one where I actually learned to get around that one better. And this one was well past the scaffolding, but then I get lost. Like, no, stick to the road. This one here, 10 seconds left, and I thought, right, oh no, you can do it. Go on. Yes. And then I see how far I can get after that. I nearly get there, but obviously the bits before it were better. So this is the first attempt at actually getting past the brow of the hill and on again. This one was as fast as you can do that bit, I think. It's more or less flat. And I'm getting closer, getting further, I should say. And that's how far off gold I am on the top left there. So it's, yeah. This one here was me getting a little bit frustrated, so it's a bit of advice is to just not try and rush it. This one here, I'd completely forgotten where it was, and I'd try and turn right by that tree there. You know, that's what happens when frustration sets in. You have to just take a minute and have a little break. And this is the stage coming up now, so I will shut up. So there you go, a good example of practice, I think. I hope you enjoyed it. Another thing I'll say about this game is that Citroen was excellent. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to stick to the Fiesta all the time. When I bought the game, I thought, right, Fiesta for me. And then I tried the i20 and I loved that, and I don't think I'm finding a bad car on it yet. It's a brilliant game. I hope the video helped you out in some way. If it did, please consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below, like and share. And hit the bell icon for notifications so you won't miss a video. I'm going to set up a camera as soon as I can so you get some sort of visual idea of what's going on with the car as well as me trying to explain it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.